Hey everybody, and welcome back to Trekyards. He is Commander Cockings.
He's got a Foley.
And we have some exciting brand new news that we've known for months.
What do you mean? The announcement was today. How could he possibly know?
Wow. Leaked images. I did a video on this like
I've seen them all,
3 months
Stuart.
ago.
Check them out.
Official Lego confirmation that we have Star Trek Lego Enterprise D.
When was Lego formed? When did they start doing Star Wars? It still feels a bit late in the game. You know, why did they do it in the 2010s, the 90s, the 80s even? But hey, it took them decades. It took them 1.3 thousand Star Trek episodes to get to Lego. But we got there. Does the world feel more right now?
People are going to make the argument that Blue Bricks did it better. Blue Bricks has a lot of good models. I know. You can still find them some places, but yeah. It's good that we have official Lego stuff now. Hopefully this one sells well and we get like we do with Star Wars, get the UCS line, the Ultimate Collectors series, where we get some really good detailed ones as well as smaller sets. I want them to really differentiate. And with Lego, let's be honest, you could have tricorders, phasers. There's so many opportunities in Trek. So yeah, I'm kind of excited about this merger.
Yeah, and we saw pictures of this, of course. I think a lot of people's reaction was, I hope they improve it slightly. That has not been the case, but at least we now have high-resolution images, which do help to kind of clarify some things. So we have an Enterprise D, and we have a pretty substantial cast of characters. Geordi, Worf, Troy, Spot, Data, Picard, Riker, one version of Guinan, which has various outfits, of course. Crusher, youngest Wesley in his famous jumper, because again, it's variations in the theme, right? And then if you buy in the window, the original window, then Ro Laren as well. So it's pretty fully featured lineup with the ship itself. I mean, what do you think? I love the trailer, the visual effects trailer with the CG version. That was absolutely fantastic. What do you think they can see the ship in full details?
It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. The deflector looks much better than I initially thought. I also love the little addition of the shuttle bay on the top that you can remove to see the shuttles inside. And based on the video that I saw, to help attach the saucer,
Yep.
there's a little shuttle piece that like slides in, but that means there's always a shuttle at the back of the saucer there. I don't know if you can remove that.
Well, it's on a dot. You just with top bits, it's hard to.
Yeah. So I mean, they've worked some things in. I was hoping they'd have like a full bridge, a lot of the mock builders have done that, and it's actually really nice. But they went for the saucer separation feature, which is kind of cool.
I mean, let's talk about the price as well, because I think everything we're about to say is price dependent. So it's £350, and then I think 400 American.
400 US, yeah, and that's 500 something Canadian.
Now, Lego is one of the brands that they will make a huge profit and you'll pay it. There isn't in between. They don't do, even when I go to toy stores, it's like Lego on sale and it's £4 off, and it's like that's not a big deal. It's like, Lego, it is. That's how expensive things are. So if I was wanting to pay $350 for this, I would expect a bridge, so I could put the minifigures, because that is plenty of money. Because when I look at this is relatively straightforward parts. The minifigures are the true value add, and they're fantastic. But I wasn't expecting the bridge, because people have, and you could rebuild this. The only things that are at first glance are custom are like some of the ring edge windows, which are printed on, which look kind of cool, and some other like small detailings.
The deflector, the nacelles, they'll have specialized parts for sure.
But you could find some other version of some other set that has a blue single line see-through, right?
Sure, but you're still going to be paying, if you go through Bricklink to get all the pieces, you're still going to be paying the same price, if not more, because some of them will be specialized pieces.
But I was definitely expecting a bridge, or cheaper for no bridge, like just a display piece. But I guess if you just, how many minifigures is that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and they're going to be at least sort of £3 each out there. So that's already.
I'm overall impressed with the top view of the ship. You got a phaser ring, you got everything you need. A lot of some printed pieces with the registry, as well as behind with the shuttle bay. There's a printed piece. The top I'm impressed with. The bottom, not so much. The bottom doesn't have the phaser strip. It doesn't. The way the neck is assembled is kind of bothersome to me. It's not as smooth as I think it could be, but So yeah, I think Lego is in a unique position right now because they can't copy what Blue Bricks has done. They don't want to have the same kind of builds, same kind of pieces. So they have to change it up to be unique and to be the top of the pile as far as construction kits go. And there were different sizes of Blue Bricks ships as well. So there's many different configurations. So yeah, I think Lego's kind of in an interesting position right now where they have to not, copy Blue Bricks.
While still being copying Enterprise D, which the Blue Bricks was trying to do.
Yes.
This is why it's funny when three modelers try and make a build. It's like, if you're all trying to copy the exact same thing, you should be identical in theory if you're getting perfect accuracy. And yeah, the bottom is definitely underwhelming, but the logic, of course, is that you're not going to see it from the bottom, so you can afford to put less time in and effort in. Yeah, at least they've got a captain's yacht, etc. So there's just some nice details. But is this the sort of model, as with any Lego, that are you meant to physically have it on your desk, and therefore the details are, wow, it's or is it meant to be on a shelf 5 meters away where it's the silhouette of the ship, in which case I think proportions are excellent. Like, the overallness of it is excellent. It's the macro that we're looking at, but we obviously know the ship very well. I think the fact they've captured the vibe is important.
And I think it's more of a display piece, like on a shelf. So yeah, you get the main vibe. Like I gotta say, I'm super impressed with the front view of it. I didn't think I would be, but the front view is it captures it, right? So
Deflect is a really odd one to do. They did not in any way copy the miniature, the original. It looks nothing like that, really, but it does have a fun vibe. It would have. You could have pitched for the same money a very slight glow, like one, a little LED strip behind it that has a little battery. Like, this is totally the price point. You could have had that, and wouldn't that have been amazing to have, lit basards and whatever? Because it's very expensive. Would have been kind of cool, but I think they did a good job kind of not faking it, but giving it a life to it. I want to think about the minifigures themselves, which for me are the selling point, because fans have done them for 20 years, but, cheating around the rules. What do you think?
I think they're very well done. Honestly, I like that there's new molds for like Worf's head and Guinan, and there's just some interesting stuff there. Didn't need Spot the cat, if I'm honest, but
save me those $3, you mean?
And I love that Wesley comes with his little tractor beam thing as well, which I didn't expect based on a lot of the information we've gotten. So there was a little surprise.
Because this is while these were basically in the leaks, they were so low resolution that you really couldn't, the details were not evident. So here we actually can see them. Yeah, I mean, I'm quite impressed. I mean, this is what they've clearly put the money into, because they have almost every part ready for the D ready to go. That's just what piece do we pick? This is all custom. Yeah, Worf's hair, Geordie's visor, Data's hair. I mean, obviously Picard is the simple one that's the easiest. Fair. But looks like Riker, looks like Guinan, Beverly's quite well captured her hair. Making Wesley a little bit shorter. Yeah, it's across the board really good. And, almost all have a prop. Yeah, they all have a prop. So a tricorder, a phaser, an engineering box. That's a lot of little stuff that, if this goes big and amazing and well, this is the level of detail that I want to therefore encourage them. Yes, do the DS9 crew, do the Enterprise crew. Like, keep it going, guys,
Yeah. And the GWP, the gift with purchase, is the Type 15 shuttle pod with Ensign Ro Laren. I don't know if she comes with an accessory. I don't think she does. So she'd be the only one that didn't.
Or she kind of is the accessory.
The accessory is the shuttle, I guess. I think it's a good set to roll out with for sure. Like I've heard a lot of people complaining, why don't we have it? Why wasn't it the TOS Enterprise? I'm glad it wasn't, because I mean, we got the Mega Bloks one. It's just, I think the Enterprise D is going to sell a lot better initially for the demographic, and really kind of set up the success of Lego Star Trek.
For me, it's a clear win. As nice as the Enterprise Classic would have been, this is gonna sell. Yeah, this is obviously gonna sell. This has a far broader range of ages. TOS is going to be a certain age range, and then their kids. This is far more all around the place, and I guess they want the 40-year-olds to buy this set.
Absolutely.
As in the adult market is like 40-50, whereas TOS it would be 60-70. Yeah, which is fine, but they're not necessarily going to buy Lego, whereas 40s are still young at heart, and ours are 50s. So this actually works well. And yeah, the shuttle I think is excellent. Ro is excellent, the shuttle itself. That excites me, because that's to minifigure scale, and I would adore every single shuttle at minifigure scale, because that's just fun. and they're not difficult, and the scale's great, and that would be a hell of a lineup, because that's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for these giant cabinet pieces where I could find, as you have, a beautiful selection of stuff in your house, really nice replicas that do the job. I'm looking for the minifigures and the in scale props. So having, like Star Wars has, 4 stormtroopers with a tiny little, well, put it in there as a little flyer. Give me the Type 9, give me the Type 6, invent a Type 5, give me Type F, and each one has 4 minifigures. And, can you imagine doing a TOS like Galileo 7 one, where it's the shuttle, 3 officers, and one of those rock monsters, and a rock.
Yeah.
Right? Several spears. Yeah, like that is what I want to see, and I will embarrass myself by buying every single one. Because that's what I would, that would be great.
like seeing more of the details of the shuttle. The back hatch lifts up, the 2 doors lift up, the interior detail.
Oh yeah, yeah,
is quite impressive. So yeah, I mean, you're just telling me you want to play with your Lego. You want to like put the figures in the shuttles and fly the shuttles around, and I know what you're saying.
Look, we're all still young at heart, and Lego is a huge part of my youth, and this is exactly what I would have ruined our mortgage rate to have my parents get me back in the day. No, I'm excited. It's very expensive, but it's gonna look very, very good on a shelf. Like, they've really nailed the dimensions and proportions. And source separation, that's fun. So if you want to buy 2, you could have one that's dedicated secondary hull, and then one you could break the saucer and have a destroyed version, or and the stupid brain of mine said, what about doing like a Galaxy X version? Get some grey pieces and build up and make Galaxy X. It wouldn't be that different, would it?
I'm sure they'll eventually do that too, but you could customize for sure. So
Galaxy X add-on only available at lego.com.
Yeah. No, I'm excited it's official now, and to actually see it and not be as disappointed as I thought I was going to be. That's a good feeling.
Well, we're going to have expectations higher than most, given our already appreciation for Lego and for ships and for, So yeah, it's a uphill battle, and they got pretty darn good.
All right, guys, that is it for us for now. Comment down below what you think about this in the comment section, and let us know your feelings, thoughts, desires, wishes, all the things. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell icon so you don't miss any updates or lives or edited content from us. We do it all, so please join us and help us out any way you can.
And if you want to support what we do here every single month, then Patreon is a great way, or join the channel on YouTube to see more cool things, and probably, Stu, at some point, reviews of this in person. Crazy. Or join our lives, discussions, theorizations live on the YouTube. Support if you can by super chatting, comments, questions, thoughts, or just hello there. Wrong universe, but still, you could do that. Or PayPal, one-time donation, trekyards@hotmail.com, or buy a shirt, link down below. Anything and everything helps a lot.
That's right. So until next time, he's Commander Cockings.
He's got a Foley.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.